Today is going to be more of a product review than a recipe because there's a lot of different ways you can make a quesadilla using the George Foreman quesadilla maker. It's really pretty simple, it just depends on what ingredients you want to put into it, but there are some basic ones. So let's get started. First, you're going to need the George Foreman quesadilla maker. We're going to wait for it to heat up. While it's doing that, we'll get our ingredients. I like using these carb counter, low carb tortillas, but you can use just about any one you like. I like the big 10 inchers, but you can use the little 8 inchers also. I like the Mexican blend of cheese. It's not Mexican or spicy or anything, it just happens to be what Kraft calls it. These grilled chicken pieces that are frozen from Tyson work real well. You just put them in the microwave and shred them up. What works even better is if you can get a rotisserie chicken from Walmart, Sam's, Costco, and use the meat claws to shred that up. Makes it a really fine shred. I'll put a link in the description for these, and I'll also put a link in the description for where I made pulled pork and used these. They're really easy to use, and they're cheap. You also need some type of cooking spray, spray oil, whatever you want to use. So it's pretty easy. First, after the George Foreman heats up, we're going to take our cooking spray and coat it liberally inside. It helps them release a whole lot easier, even though it is non-stick. Take your first tortilla, put it on the bottom. Again, you can use the big 10 inchers or you could use the little 8 inchers in here. Just spread the chicken around evenly. Keep it about an inch from the edge. And I'll tell you why here in just a minute. Take your cheese and spread it around. Make sure to keep it about an inch from the edge. If it does squirt out the side, even though you've sprayed the cooking spray down and it's non-stick, it still gets kind of sticky on there and burns on. So I always leave about an inch on the outside. Use plenty of cheese. You could use jalapeno peppers, anything else you want in here. Put another one on the top and just press it down until it clicks. I forgot the top is kind of hot. I should have had my Ove Gloves. I'll put a link in the description for those too. Instead, I just used the towel. So once it's done, just push down on it, click it open. Use some type of plastic spatula so you don't scratch it up. Then move it over to a plate. Once you've got it plated up, it does section it off real well, but it doesn't cut the quesadilla, so you need a pizza cutter or something to cut it. And of course, I didn't cut it all the way really well, so I had to go back and make another cut for it. Nice, simple, easy recipe. You can make them anytime. Melts the cheese and such really well. I cook them for about 3 to 4 minutes. This one was at about 4 minutes. And now for the rating system. We have 4 categories, 1 being a lazy chef, 5 being a full home chef, for a total of up to 20 points. Prep time is going to be about a 1. It's going to be pretty simple. Number of ingredients, it's going to be a 1, maybe a 2, depending on what you put in your quesadilla. Unique ingredients, again a 1 or 2. Unique equipment is going to be a 3x because of the George Foreman quesadilla maker. For a total of 6x, still pretty easy to make. If you could, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe. Make sure to click the bell so you get notified every Thursday at noon when we have a new recipe come out. Let me know if you try it. Thanks.